Elon Musk is Time Magazine's Person of the Year.
Yes.
And here's the thing. People are furious for a bunch of reasons, which may seem confusing. If you were an alien and you landed here on Earth and you said, oh, beep, 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 seems that climate change is the greatest problem because I heard this Scandinavian broad tell me so, and they have a 5-page New Deal. Who would give up 1/5 of their economy for a 5-page bill? They must have to do something. Who is it who can help with electric cars? They killed him. The point here is you wouldn't understand why the left hates Elon Musk. He's doing more for electrical vehicles, technology, batteries in a lot of ways. I know you can argue about who's actually the most effective, but he certainly is at the forefront. You would have to argue he's top 3. But he's committed the sin of also believing in individual freedoms. So that counteracts the fact that electric cars have been mainstreamed because of him and not that shitty shopping cart Prius. Here's what he had to say about vaccine mandates, and this is why they hate him.
I am against forcing people to be vaccinated. I think this is just not
radical.
Something we should do in America. I think we should encourage people to be vaccinated, strongly try to convince them to be vaccinated, but not force them to be vaccinated. Or, for example, force them to get vaccinated or get fired.
Well, look, the Inglourious Bastards haircut doesn't help.
It's more of a Hitler,
Yeah.
It's not a good look. I mean,
it's not a good look, but I understand it. So also, this is big news. Musk is he's only the third African-American in history to win the title. So
I'm just glad to see Time committing to diversity.
You know what? So am I. Baby steps.
Yeah.
Baby steps. What are you saying? Are you saying adult steps?
Who was last year? Thunberg?
No,
Yes.
2 years ago was Thunberg. Last year was Kamala Harris and Joe Biden.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh, gross,
Yes,
really?
Kamala Harris.
And Joe Biden.
Kamala Harris, who polls lower than the Burger King mascot.
And Joe Biden.
Yeah.
They had to put them together.
Kamala Harris polls lower than clowns. So apparently, by the way, I guess if you're African American, you actually have to literally build spaceships and create new electric cars to win the award. Yeah. Kamala Harris just has to bang a mayor in San Francisco.
Considering she's screwed over more black people than Barry Gordy.
Right.
It's tough to do.
That's
They're setting the bar high. It's really
all right.
fair.
Let's conduct that paternity test. You mean pap smear? That's what I meant. Go back. Okay.
Pap smear.
Blech.
It's from Naked Gun. 2.5 this month.
So that's right. 2019 was Greta Thunberg.
Yes.
Autistic, screeching Scandinavian. We couldn't criticize her back then, but now she's 18.
And I like it.
So this is how people were furious
Gross.
at Elon Musk. Again, it wouldn't make sense, but you have to understand, just like Omicron, we just talked about this with Anthony Fauci, it should be great. It's over. It's more communicable. It's less deadly. But instead, they need you to be afraid. They need you to hate. Let me be clear here. I don't hate Sarah. I don't hate Sarah Silverman. I don't hate anybody. It's very rare that I send out something vitriolic on Twitter. Usually it's the extent of you're a moron.
Yeah.
But this is former Secretary of Labor Robert Reich. Reich is in the name.
It should tell you everything you need to know. He's my
Be a little
nemesis.
standoffish
I
with
hate this guy.
He's Reich the Third.
Yes.
Yes.
Middle name Gestapo. Robert Gestapo Reich.
The Third.
His dad's middle name, it was Robert, they're in the attic Reich the Second. You're like, this is just, at what point is it a coincidence?
Really weird.
No, we didn't mean to do it. You mean to do it. For people who are listening on audio, there's a lot of bunny ear usage.
Yeah.
Air quotes.
You're missing it all. You
Air
gotta watch the
quotes.
show.
So he wrote, former Secretary of Labor Robert Reich. He wrote, Elon Musk's Time debut is a good time to remind you that he illegally threatened to take away stock options if employees unionize and had 43 workers' rights violations filed against his company since 2010. I don't know. It kind of seems like Reich is dog whistling at Musk's status as a minority-owning business person.
Yeah.
Seems kind of racist
I don't
to
think
me.
you can do that.
Mr. Reich?
Mr. Reich seems... maybe Reichberg you go with.
Yeah.
Add something to
Maybe,
it.
yeah.
Reichman?
Yeah.
Robert Reichman?
That's a safe ad there.
Reich Klux the Fourth.
I realize we should be serious about it, but I can't get over the name. Like, why would you even tweet?
You know what? If your name is Reich, you just should bow out of any racial
Yeah,
abuse.
because I feel like if we start looking in your closet, we're going to find a lot of skeletons.
Yes.
A lot of ash.
Or at least a lot of memorabilia.
Yes. We've got some cousins.
And then Christopher Plummer's going to show up when he's 95 to shoot you.
Oh.
So Democratic advisor
crossed.
Kurt Bardella tweeted, the Bardella of blood, and that with time has lost all remaining credibility. What an absolute disgrace. Well, that just seems that Bardella is just xenophobic. I mean, we're talking about an African-American.
Yeah, we are.
Here.
Come on.
Winning a major award.
That's black excellence.
Who created made the electric car cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, created the electric car that got more than 4 miles on a 19-day charge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently, for this last fellow, naming Hitler Times Man of the Year
Yes.
wasn't when they lost credibility. It's now.
Yeah. Also,
It's not always a good thing.
No, it's not always a good thing.
Yeah.
Ed Begley Jr.'s at home like, what are you so mad at?
Right. I hope Christopher Guest employs me.
I'm going to shower in rainwater. I'm a dick.
By the way, I think Robert Reich is about 4'10".
Really?
Oh, well.
Not kidding.
Well,
Really?
that's because
He would scare the hell out of Johnny Boy.
like Fuhrer, like Reich.
He's that's legally a little person.
Yeah, he would
think
be
it's
entitled to
so.
midget money.
It may be 4'11".
Knee-high?
Or
What do you
5
call
foot.
him these
I don't
days?
know. He's
Yeah, I
close.
call him like you call him sock garters.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm guesstimating his height. At certain points, I just stopped caring.
Yeah, exactly. Because his name is Reich.
You're right. He's 4'11".
Yeah.
Oh, 4'11". Is that legally a dwarf? I should know.
little
I
person,
always
I think.
check.
Yeah, well, Dave's looking for that special benefit.
Yeah, I need to lose 7 inches
Look, if you
and
wouldn't
another 10.
if you wouldn't be out of place at a daycare, I don't think you can be an authority on any social issues. Like if I went in to pick up my kids and I just saw Reich, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that makes
Wow.
sense, and didn't even think twice of it.
Where's your
Yeah.
mommy, little
What is
boy?
this, Benjamin Button? Like,
Reich daycare.
Yeah, Reich daycare. Pick up.
Why is it diverse in here?
I have
Yeah.
to pick them up at 3 p.m. at Reich.
I gotta bring this up because I use
step
Bing.
soccer.
I use Bing's search engine.
What?
And when I know,
like-
but when you search like Robert Reich height,
Did you ask that bent back paperclip on
Yeah.
word
No,
processor?
it gives you trivia.
You went to
who's
ask
closest
G.
Subverting Google. That's good.
yeah.
to Robert Reich, and I gotta try and find this.
Who's closest?
And
in
I'll
height
use
to him?
DuckDuckGo. That's the one.
That's when I do.
Wait, I thought you had something for me.
Web
Is that it?
crawler.
Did you just want to announce
It's
that
for
you
him.
use Bing?
Yeah.
You thought you were going to get cool points?
It's all for him. Yeah.
He's like the guy that uses the Zoom.
Yeah.
Instead
Yeah.
of an iPod. Check it out. I got a Zoom.
Bang in the
Zoom.
Zoom.
No, I got it here.
You bought
Oh,
another
it's so
device?
uncool. I don't
gives-
even remember the
it
name.
You
gives
need a picture with like for scale, like next to a candy bar or something.
No, it gives you trivia. Who's closest in height to Robert Reich? And the first one is Danny DeVito.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito, Amy Klobuchar, Barack Obama, or Paul Krugman.
Amy's.
Amy
Short.
Klobuchar? Is
I
that
didn't realize
short?
she was that short.
No, the point is like it's stupid. I mean, it's obviously
It's all,
Obviously, Danny
Danny
DeVito.
DeVito, yeah.
Yeah, they
Who's
just-
awesome.
Yeah, they just threw those other
Yeah,
ones
great
in there
director.
because like, well,
Yeah.
you can't humiliate him that bad.
Everything I love. Yeah, even what's the movie with him and Ed Norton? It's great.
Death to Smoochie?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so, and people hate that
Rocket
movie.
ship.
I
They're
love that
rockets.
movie.
Yeah,
He's just
Dude,
dressed as dressed as a dinosaur, just playing in a methadone clinic.
That was a funny film. All right.
was funny.
Native American, and by that I mean not Native American, Elizabeth Warren tweeted, let's change the rigged tax code so the person of the year will actually pay taxes and stop freeloading off everyone else.
no, this.
I don't know. She must not have realized that Elon Musk deserves reparations.
Yeah, I heard somewhere that calling African American a freeloader is a bad thing.
Yeah, I don't know why Elizabeth Warren missed powwow chow, which, by the way, is also in the process of being banned in Canada,
true.
the term
Yeah.
powwow. I don't know why she is saying that an African American is freeloading off the taxpayers. Elizabeth Warren, who hurt you?
She hurt herself
Yes.
Yeah.
when she said, "I'm going to have a beer with the country,
Right.
like I always do."
Then she wrote a suicide note because of Omicron.
And we also saw her extremely blackface napkin holders in the background.
Yes,
You're like,
yeah.
what's that, Mrs.
Those are just freeloaders who don't pay taxes. You're like, well, that makes it worse. No, shoot.
These are
I'm
ancient-
going to have an alcohol with my peoples, and
Yes.
they can ask me questions. Do you want to join me? And the husband's like, I'm gay.
I'm on stream.
What?
I'm waiting for you to die.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
we
gonna.
can have an annulment. I wasn't gay when we got married.
I'm going to have
change.
some boxed wine and go to the store.
Yes.
You did this to me.
The
Shows up at the store.
glory
You just have
store.
Reich peek around the corner. He's
Aw,
riding the
little
electric
kid.
horsey.
Oh.
Do you have any quarters?
I'm going to a Reich's gay sex club.
Yes. Yes. It's in Barney Frank's basement. So
I just like to be blunt.
that's okay.
And
Also, by the way, she smokes blunts with Snoop Dogg.
yeah, she rhymes with blunt.
Yes.
Watch Louder with Crowder live, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.